What's up, guys? I'm going to put the rest of the puddle lights in on the charger today on the driver's side. I'll give you a quick view of that and how that's done. Of course, I got my light bulbs I showed you from yesterday, and then I've got just a basic little flathead screwdriver to pry those things out. Yes, that's a metal tip. You got to be careful with it. You can't just go up under there and start digging away at stuff. So if you look up under there, we go. Where are you? Right here, the big light. You see that? That's what we're going to do. So let me get in there. You see where that looks like a little, when I look at it to the side, you see where it looks like it's kind of pried off right there? Kind of stands out a little bit versus the other side. So when we go up in there, let me show you. So you can touch this right here. See? And it pops right off. So now you have your little hanging hook, and you see how that bulb is getting hotter by the second. The first thing I usually do is I'll kind of pull it down a little bit. I'm going to take my screwdriver and I'm going to put it right there and undo that little latch. Okay, so when you do that, it now comes loose. We're going to let that cool for just a little bit. Let's go ahead and, now you want to make sure you've got this sticking out enough, because if you don't, it's going to pull itself right back up in there. You'll have to dig around for it. All right, so let's take a look. Let's go get on the passenger side here, or the back one. Oh, I believe this is a shipment for me. Sweet. Okay, so we're getting ready to do the puddle light on the driver's side back door. Remember, the pry part was on this side. On the other one, it's actually on this side. Now these showed a little bit of a challenge when I did the other one the other day. Let's get up in there. I'm trying to do this in the camera. Might end up needing two hands to do this one. See if I can do it like this. You got a good view right there. Nope, popped right out. All right, good. So same thing. You see how it hooks? That's hot. You can see it's now disconnected. Pull it right off. We're gonna let it cool. I'll let it sit right there. The other one might be cool enough now to actually touch. Like I said, normally you don't want to touch these bulbs with your bare hands if you're going to reuse them, but I am not going to be reusing them. I'm going to be using the LED ones. Cool enough. All right, so you can see this hook right here is pretty fixed. This hook down here moves around, and it lets you, if you push up from the bottom, it just kind of pops off. You see that? And lets you remove that still hot bulb. So now we're not going to put one of these on yet. We're not going to put the LEDs on yet. We're going to reconnect this first, and I'll show you why. So it only goes one way, as you can see. Makes kind of a tunnel shape right there, which corresponds to the tunnel shape of this. So we are going to click that back together. All right, so good. So let's get our LED bulb. This is how you test it to see if you got it the right way. First of all, you want it this way. You don't want it this way when you put in, because then you're just lighting up inside your vehicle, because that's the lights that come out. Okay, so it needs to be installed this way. So we're going to touch it here, and then we're just going to kind of let it dangle, and you see how it's lighting up when it makes a connection. So that's how you know it's in there correct. So we're going to take that out. Now you don't have to worry about it going spark, bang, bang, fry you or nothing like that. So what I always do is, typically I have two hands on this, but we'll zoom it in a little bit. So what I did was I hooked it there. And see, now there's some resistance. You see, it's actually doing that. So I'll just hook it right around the top there. I got wasps all around me, so if you see me jump, nice and bright. Look at that. Beautiful. Guess what happens? See, we've got the puddle light. It is now going to go back up in there. Maybe. As such. And click. There it is. Let's take one of these and go to the other one. Let's see how hot that is. So again, I'm going to take this, push it, pink, out comes the bulb. So now we take this, reconnect it as such. Again, with the strip, you want the strip to the outside towards the lens. Hook it here and just touch it to it. See if it lights. You see, that does not light up. See, it's touching both connectors and it is not lighting up, so I know I've got it backward. So these were over on the right. Now they're going to the left. I'm gonna touch that. Boom. See when it touched it? Kabow. So we are good. Alright, so let's take that out. So let's hook it in. You can see I hook it here. Make sure it's nice and straight. Make sure it throws itself onto the ground for you a few times. I've dropped everything this morning. So here we go. Attach it here to this one. Like I said, you're going to have a little bit of resistance. See how it bounces back up? We're going to give it a little push. Click. Now we're set. Nice and bright. Pushed up in there. We're done. Should be my Sirius LEDs. And there they are. That's my Sirius LEDs. I got on Amazon Prime Day 2018. I think they had them for like $5 for these. These are going up there. Right here. They're going right there. I'm going to show you right now how to get that in. I'm going to do it on the other side though. First I need to find my screwdriver. There it is. Cool. And just to show you that these work the exact same way as the other ones, as the puddle lights. You see right there? So when you look, there's a little bit of a spot right there to get that screwdriver in. Just to break it loose, you could grab it with your hands and click, and you see it does the exact same thing. Just like that. But now we're gonna go get them dome lights out. It's my little girls. Ain't that cool? It's flames, because the car is fast. So she says. So we're gonna get in this hot as crap car. We're gonna forget the bulbs because I don't know where I put them. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna install this into there, but that's been burning for a little bit. Now I'm gonna show you how to get this out first. It would look like you want to pry it here, but you don't. You wanna take it, see where this button is right here? That's the on off button. If you grab it right there and just gently pry, just a little bit, that lens will flex and fall right out. You see? And then it'll get under your feet. You don't even know where it went. Oh, it went up under the seat. All right, so one thing I noticed yesterday, you see the top of that? See that? That has gotten hot. You can see it from here. It's in a circular pattern. That has gotten really hot and kind of melted. So if you have any clue where I can get any more of these lenses, let me know. Now, that bulb is hot. No lie. We're going to get some pliers. I shouldn't have to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Disclaimer. Taking a light bulb out with pliers, you have to be careful. You don't want to squeeze the bulb too tight. Why, you may ask? Because you'll bust it. Then what? Then you're in a world of pain. See, this is what I spend most of my time doing, is trying to find stuff. Because when I'm working, I'm so focused. At least that's what I like to tell myself. Here we are. Nice little 5-foot long needle nose pliers. Dave, the Little Dave. If you know what movie that's off of, that's one of my favorite movies right there. One of my favorite actors too, and not the main actor. All right, so I'm gonna try and do this. Now I know that bulb is like ungodly hot by now, but it's also nice and yellow. Grab that bulb. If it falls in my lap, I'm gonna jump. Tell you what, gently remove. A gentle grab and a nice wiggle. Okay, all the lights went out. Oh, all the lights came on. Probably shorted something out. Good. So there it is. Good. So we've got our package open. Got our light bulb. Now, only like this part and this part are even going to be able to be used. Because this is going to be lighting up whichever side is going to be lighting up the back of it, and there's no, as you could see, there's no reflector in there to reflect that light back out. So I know the lights are working, this one's still on, so but there's no reflector, so really only part of this and one of these two sides, whichever one gets connected, is actually going to work. There it is, first thing. Good. That's bright. That's tight too. So this is how we're putting it in. Not this way, this way. See? This way, not that way. This way. That is tight. Daggone. Try not to crush the frickin' thing. There it goes. Oh. Whew. So see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but let's dim it down a little bit. See, the front one is lit, the side one's lit, the back one is lit, but you know, it's not as useful. So when we put the lens back on, it's probably going to diffuse that light out a little bit better. So we're going to put it in. You see right here, the big tab goes in right in the edge. Now you can jam it up in the side and it's incorrect. You see I've got it in there too far. You want to catch it to the edge right there. Click this back on, and there it is. There it is. Just as bright as those front ones. But the yellow one, boo. Let's get that out. Let's catch it right up in the corner like I had, and it will pop out and fall and hit your camera and everything else. So get this bulb out. Gentle wiggle. Good. Oh, first try. So on the other one, we put it with the 12V sticking out. We will try it with this one too. We will try it. See the 12V here? It's going to go in this way. 12V. Try it here, and boom, there it is. Good push. 3, 2, 1. Good Lord. Crap almighty, that's hard. So see, this one's been melted at the top too. You see? You can tell the kids have been in here. Look at all the feet marks. All the feet marks. No matter what I say don't do that. Okay, Daddy. Feet marks, feet marks, feet marks. Quit kicking my chair. Okay. We'll come out and look at these tonight. There's only one thing I still haven't done. That's the vanity. But let's go take a look. The vanities, let's look at those. Dull, yellow, ugly. So the way you get those off is, you see you've got a tab here, and a tab here, a tab here, and a tab here. And then you've got like a tab here, and a tab here. You want to get to these inner tabs, and you're going to move that. See how that kind of moves in? Move in and then stick your screwdriver in there. And see, now it's popping out. Twist, boop, there it goes. That's what we've got for the vanity mirrors. I think they're 31mm ones that goes in there. There's a slot here here, and then the 2 inside for this. We're just going to click it back in for now. I don't have those yet. Click. Push that in a little bit. Clean that mirror off. Down, but see that nice bright white. Now I want to show you these. These are a pain in the butt. There's 2 long tabs back here. There's 1 tab right here that you get to by doing this little number. You got to get your screwdriver right up in that and pry gently, and now you see a little gap. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get up in there. There's a gap here and here, but you can see the tab. The tab is here, and the gap is here and here. So we're going to try and get in this innermost gap and pull it down. Okay, now you stop here. You don't keep prying because you see it clicked, and now you can see your full tab. You have to push this in. There you go, just like that. Now once your tab kind of clears, you can see it, but it's still hanging there, and it's very tight in there. Okay. These feel like they're going to snap off. I don't know if you can see them back there. I'm trying to get it back in there, but there's 2 tabs back in there. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. There and there. They're kind of popped in there in a manner. Let me see if I can bend it down a little bit. Let's see. You see how that's like really up in there? They won't break off, but they're going to feel like they're going to. So what I do is I apply gentle pressure down until it has cleared that little black piece right there, and then it pops. You see that? See, nothing popped off. See, nothing broke. My 2 little tabs are there. This big tab is there. See, that's the slots where they go. And they got those little black, you see that little black piece that's hanging down in the front towards you? This little piece right here. Let's see, this is what I like about these. There's like no heat coming off that. See, that's been on this whole time. I can touch it. It's warm, but I can touch it. That's a 194 right there, or a 168, interchangeable between each other. So when you go to put it back in, okay, you're going to take this, you're going to put it right here, reverse order, but you're going to slowly, now this is how I do it. Like I said, these things flex a little bit, okay? So you're going to slowly flex till you hear it kind of pink into place. This one here, this one is the worst to get in, because you feel like you're about to push it through the roof before it snaps in. And see, now we're right back to where, see, now we're back to this. I can just push that tab in just a little bit. There it is. Okay, good. It was a little to the left. It was shifted over this way. So, good. So nice and bright they are. Delicious. Well, that's it, guys. It's an LED. Once I get the vanity ones, I'll be pretty much 100%. So that is an LED conversion. So that, guys, is an LED conversion for a 2012 Dodge Charger. I think it's good for the 2011 to 2014 models. Yeah, so you're going to need some 194s. You're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 for the interior. If you have a dome, I believe those use a 28 millimeter. Like if you have a dome like right here where my sunroof is, I believe those use a 28 millimeter. I'm not sure. I don't have one. 44 millimeter hooks. You saw us put those in with the puddles. You're going to need 6 of those. 2 for the trunk, 4 for each puddle light on the door. Makes a difference. You know, go back and look at the beginning of the videos where I had compared them. Had both doors open at night, you could really see the lighting difference between them. So, you know, it uses less electricity. It's a whole lot brighter. If you have any questions, why's the siren going off? Usually they let them off Tuesday at noon, but today is Thursday at noon. The only thing I didn't do was the glove box. I believe it uses a 194. I've got an extra. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, freaking wasps. There are wasps all over the freaking place out here. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. That's where we got all the ideas for all the alien faces, is from the freaking wasps. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. One thing about a Dodge Charger is it is a heavy vehicle. Curb weight is over 4,000 pounds. It needs a heck of an engine just to push it. So glove box. Let's take a look up in there. Now here's the glove box itself. You can see. Nice little yellow light there. What is that? Is it a 194 also? That is hard to see. I'm debating on taking this out, but I think I can get around it. I think I can get my needle noses up in there and get that out without having to take stuff off. We're gonna try it. I almost do need to take this out. What is this string? I guess it's holding pressure on it. I've never had to take one of these out. I'm sure there's a YouTube video for it somewhere. Well, the bulb is just right there, and these needle noses are pretty good. Nope. 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 When the sparks fly, you know you went too far. Catch. Feels like right there. I can't see because I got no light. You know what? Let's save this for another day. I want to do it now. This needs to come down. You see, I see those catches right there. But that string is there also. How do you get that string out of there? Okay. Here, I just figured it out. You push this up, just a little bit, and then this slides down. I actually just did it because you need two hands to do it. Let's see if I can't hold the camera and do it at the same time. See? Now see how that slid down and out. And oh, I hope it doesn't go somewhere where I can't get it. Oh crap. Please don't go somewhere where I don't know where you went. Alright, so then that leaves me with this little bumper here. And it kind of pulled it. I pushed this in and it pulled it out. Pretty sure there's one over here on the other side. Oh, there it goes. See? Now it just fell. Perfect. That's going to give me the room I need to get up in there. See those little bumpers right there? That's cool. I wonder if I can get the whole thing off. Okay. I'm sure I only broke one of them off. Okay. So the string is still hanging. Good. Let's get to that bulb. Looks like it's connected towards the front here. Towards the front. There's nothing behind it. I'm kind of using the camera. Huh, well that was easy. So here's my LEDs. We're going to try to put the part that says 12 volt towards the bottom. It's going to sit in here just like this. Let's take a look inside there. You see the connectors? Let's see if it lights up. Let's try it the other way. I was hoping it would light up sooner than this. Alright, so we're still going to try 12 volt down. Oh, what I found? Whole thing of shop towels. There it is. Click. Cool. You know, I didn't see which way I put it in there though, so I can't tell you. Okay, so 12 volt was facing me. It was facing down. Alright, so we're going to put this back in. You're just going to watch me. I'll lay it down. Now you see, that's weird because this one here has a tab. Get in there and look. See, this one has a tab. The other ones don't. They're just bare. So that one's on. Why aren't you going back on? Oh, you got to get it right in there, don't you? Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting this back on. I'm sure it's simpler than what I'm making it look like. Let's get you in here and look. You can see I got that one on, and then they just kind of slowly move away as I go over that way. Now I'm trying to hold that cord up. Get you back here where you can see me. Oh, there we go. You got to lift this one. You got to lift that into there just a little bit and let it pop up. The cable is still back there. It's just kind of hanging out. Let's go ahead and pull this. That'll work. Okay. So I'm actually holding the cable. Push that back in. So see, now I've got the cable in my hand. Pull it down. Put it in. Snap it back into place. There it is. Oh, I bet this won't let it shut now. It will not shut. I bet you that cable right there. What is wrong? Something's popping that does not like me. There it is. Okay. It was not seated back on the little pieces back here. It had not been seated. I had to push it again. I don't like that. It's plastic. Cool. It's not flush because of this now. Stuff it down in there a little bit better. Still not flush. Still not flush. Oh, this is hanging up in the gears. No, I can't have that. Put you back up in there. Back out. It was all right dangling. We'll hook that far one in first. Try to anyway. That feels like it's much more solid on that. Hey, you did it again. Congratulations. You're the winner. This keeps coming out every single time. Okay. See if there's anything up under there. Don't know. We'll just leave it. It's probably been like that the whole time. I just never paid attention to it. Alright guys. So that was an LED conversion for a 2012 Dodge Charger. Should be good on the 2011 to 2014 models. Wow, look how bright that one is now. See how nice and bright that is? That's beautiful. Can't really see the puddle lights, but you know, can't have it all right now. Well, if you have any questions, just hit me up. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video. I'll be doing other stuff. If there's anything in particular you want to see me do to the Charger, let me know. I will see if I can get it done. Take care.